Mohbad wife is now my #1 suspect for this whole thing. This nigga struggled again, nigga. Person where just buy where you love, nigga. This nigga struggled to death. Too many pains, threatening. He has always lived with fear.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mr. Showbiz and this is Within the Day with Mr. Showbiz. And on today's episode, so over the weeks, Mohbad in issue where everybody they talk about town sake of how them and now say Mohbad is and everything they surprise people sake of everything they make sense to guys, like everything they make sense from how he was announced to the general public, the tributes people they send, the messages and the people around him. You see, as this whole issue started, and then they talk say be Naira Marley, then Sam Larry, then other people the Malians gang with and know something about this. But now there is a guy on TikTok and also on Instagram who is actually taking this from a different perspective. That is, he's going outside the box where he overthink about certain things, saying Mohbad's wife is a suspect. The 3 guys who announced the of Mohbad is also a suspect. So you more go watch his whole, like the whole submission. That be the very dark guy will do that submission. So you more go watch that video come.
As of now, Mohbad wife is now my #1 suspect for this whole thing. Now, here are my reasons. The first time I spoke about her and I said everybody is a suspect, 2 days later, they wrote on a popular blog that I was paid, and I am on Naira Marley's payroll, that I was paid to push the whole narrative and say that the wife and the family were the one that did this, that I want to put all the blame on them. I thought about it and I was like, wait. And then secondly, I noticed that some of these blogs, they were only posting consistently about Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Consistently, you understand? And even when other evidences came where Mohbad was talking about his girlfriend, all of them refused to talk about that part. Do you understand? They refused to talk about that because as of now, just the way Mohbad made that video and he said, if anything happens to me, hold Naira Marley, there's still a voice note, do you understand, that still says that the girl is trying to off him. Do you understand? And Mohbad even said that if you and your family don't want to do this thing before, as he reached my side, when I go collect. Do you understand? There's a way the thing was going. I calculated it. And then when I continued talking about them, you understand? The girl's sister said, if I talk about them again, that they're going to knock me a 300 million naira lawsuit. Immediately I said, you know what, yeah? I need to know what's going on. Then I now went down to Tunde North's page, because it was on Tunde North's page that I saw that the girl was talking. You understand? Now, the day Mohbad died, barely 24 hours later, like even I think that same day, the wife made straight 8 posts on her story. Straight 8 posts on her story. There was no time to mourn. The thing did not take her by surprise. Do you understand? There was no surprise. So if the breadwinner, you just heard that your breadwinner bye, the first thing you do was to pick up your phone and start telling the general public. It's a celebrity. The news was going to come to everybody. The blogs were going to hear it. Why were you the one rushing to go and talk? And now, she's not, the posts she was making, yeah, all the posts were not about him. The posts were about her. Do you understand? Everything included her. Now, her in a way where she was taking everything. She was not making her. She was trying so hard not to make herself a suspect so that nobody is going to talk about her. Now, let me read all those posts she made so that you people understand what I'm talking about. Bros, if they put me for this guy, I swear I'll catch. Yeah? Now, see, this is why I'm telling you that she's my #1 suspect. The first post, she said, somebody should help me. I can't do this alone. Now, this person did this thing and used 3 crying emoji. People that are seriously hurt forget emojis. I'll tell you for free, and I'm telling you, they forget emojis. Do you understand? Unless you are so strong, then you remember. But you see emojis, let's leave that one aside. Number 2, she posted another picture of their throwback, and she said, our love story was a different one. We fought really hard to be here. I don't wish this type of pain on anyone. Now, let's start by circling the word I, which is representing herself. Do you understand? Now, let me move to the next one. Now, see the next one. We had so many plans. 2 responsibilities have now become 1. Talking about herself again. You were my ride or die. Talking about herself again. I really tried my best. I really tried my best to make you stay. Now, all this post, yeah, all this post is trying to move. I don't know what she's trying to hide, but I will tell you for free that all her post of that day was about moving the old suspicions away from her place. I will continue. I'll continue. Then anybody else I will do investigation, make contact me say they lie. Now she writes, Liam doesn't deserve this. What do I tell him? He would only grow up to know his father through the internet and his pictures. He will alone Shanumi. I, mark the word I. Moving on, you made pregnancy so easy for me. You don't play no jokes when it comes to me, making it about herself again. Do you understand? And telling people how important she is to this boy, so that people will not even think about her. They will say, oh, this girl was Mohbad, right? This girl was the most important thing to Mohbad. Do you understand? Now, she went on saying, this is what you used to pay me back after 10 years of being with you. Now, I'm trying to establish that they've been long for 10 years, so that people don't doubt anything about her. Like, there's no doubt she's trying to kill. Okay, when did these people start? What has been it? Now she puts 10 years. Do you understand? There was no need for that. She said, this is what you pay me back after 10 years. Ileri Olua Josh Anumi with an emoji again, and this is the part where she literally just shot herself on the foot. She said, I became a wife on this day. This nigger, calling the man that just died that you love a nigger, psycho nigger. This nigger is so intentional about me, trying to tell people how important again she is to her. Now, if you go back to all the messages I've posted before, it is all about telling people how important she is to him, and by diverting attention so that people don't come for her at all. Again, she said, it's so intentional about me. No one is perfect, but he always makes sure he makes sure I don't lack in every areas of life. Most artists don't do wedding, but he proved how much he got me. He proved how much he got me by doing hours. Now, you see what she did here, yeah? Most niggas don't do wedding. Now she's trying to tell people that I am legally married to him. Do you understand? It is all these posts are selfish posts. Do you understand? It is a post that says, no. Look elsewhere. Do you understand? I have established myself. He loves me so much. I am the queen of the coast and everything. Now, moving on. She now says, this is the part where I don't like. You understand? Now, me know waiting death don't do me with crying emoji. See, not one, not two, not three, almost 10 crying emoji on the row. Then she went on saying, no matter who I met, it can never be like the same. Person where just they go now. You don't think about who you want to go meet. She don't even think about the next step. No matter who I meet, it will never be like the same. Now, this is another part again. She said, this nigga struggled. Again, nigga. Person where just by where you love, nigga. This nigga struggled to death. Too many pains, threatening. He has always lived with fear. Continuous fights everywhere he goes to. He has never been happy for a whole day. He was called a junkie, a mad person, mental issues, so the public would have another view about him. He's dead, at least you all have won. You all made me a widow at 24. Then look at the one that she used to add to end it. Nothing makes him happy no more. Even after seeing his baby, he became more worried. He is now a family man. He doesn't want anything to happen to us. I was supposed to collect my baby's passport yesterday so we could process our traveling. He always says to me, Wumi, please go far for my baby's sake. I wouldn't want any harm to happen to you and him. It will break me. You just go, let me face them myself. Ileri Olua, rest in peace. You really need that peace. Then she can't do harm. Now, she did 6 posts about how the both of them loved each other. Do you understand? How Mohbad worship her, how Mohbad did the best things for her, everything about her, right? Do you understand? Then she made 2 posts sending everything away by saying they took him away from me by doing this, by doing that. Bro, as of now, that girl is my #1 suspect. As of now, she is my #1 suspect. Coupled with the voice notes that Mohbad said that if you and your family don't do this thing before, now for my place, una go stop. And then he even went on saying that if you buy me, sure you could buy my family too. Do you understand? And then he even said, if you buy me finish, you go suffer. I'm not even talking about the chat where he said you F with. Where he said you F with who? Do you understand? Now, if you read from the top of the chart, you will understand what I'm trying to say. So as of now, I don't tell my #1 suspect. As of today, I took my time. I analyzed the whole thing. She's not my #1 suspect. Yes, they say Naramani don't pay me to move and go to family. And I understand why they said that. They said that because they don't want nobody to talk about it. I will talk about it. I will dig more deeper. Don't play. We will get justice. We will. So the hospital where they took Mohbad to are saying that he was brought in when he wasn't alive. You understand? So if he wasn't alive when they brought him to the hospital, where did he die? Where are those 3 boys again? Bring in those 3 boys. Where did they carry Mohbad from? Again, I'm still asking the same question, because if the hospital are saying that when they brought Mohbad in, he wasn't alive, so where did he die? Secondly, not be this same hospital talk say the nurse wey took am injection say na quack. It doesn't even make sense. But then again, if the hospital are standing on their ground, that means he don't buy before those 3 boys bring am. Now only those 3 boys know wetin happen where they carry Mohbad from. Do you understand? Now let's assume that the hospital they lie. Let's go back to the car scene. In the car, I am not mad. I say that boy head move. And that has to be the shortest video of a death announcement ever of a celebrity. It has to be the shortest video I've ever seen. Mohbad is there. 6 seconds, bam. And then the next thing, 3 of them again in another 8-second video. Where did they carry Mohbad from? What happened there? Was there a fight? Did somebody hit his head? I did think about the worst thing where happened. Did somebody hit his head and then he passed out? Did they drug him? Did they drug him? Did they drug him? But that video, the boy head moved. Does that mean those boys actually, because now like this with this scene, it have already taken Ramali and Sam Larry out of the equation, and even Mohbad girlfriend, the 3 of them, if we are following boys on this, the 3 of them will be suspect again. Bring those 3 boys. If you bring those 3 boys, we will know what happened to that boy. But everybody, I don't they ask this thing, I don't they ask this thing, I don't they ask this thing. Everybody know they take me serious. Everyone know they take my own serious. They say, oh, na Ramali do am, na Sam Larry do am, na Ramali do am, na Sam Larry do am, na the father, na the wife, na this one. Bring those 3 boys. So if hospital say they carry am, when they bring am come, you know they are like that, means he buy for where did they come from, which of them buy the boy, make they talk. And me, my suspect now don't move. That boy on dreads. Now they start that car with Mohbad. Now he follow Mohbad go by. Now he follow Mohbad go by Range Rover. Now he follow Mohbad go perform for Lasso. I don't see video. Now they Yabo Joe video. Who be that boy to Mohbad? And then in that video again, where they go by that Range Rover, if you see the boy face be now the friend in me where Mohbad they talk about. See the guy face. The guy wasn't happy. Who is this boy? Who is this boy? Who is this boy? Who is he working for? Is he working for Sam Larry? Is he working for Ramali? Is he working for Mohbad father? Is he working for Mohbad wife? Who be this boy? And where those boys will announce him? That is the question, and we get justice. Don't play. Don't play. They will learn. And they will learn the hard way. Right, there are a lot of questions about this video. A lot. First of all, why is somebody wearing masks? Secondly, why is Mohbad father voice shaking as if he's under duress, as if he's being threatened? And why is Mohbad mother kneeling down to Ramali? I don't understand why. You understand? But secondly, the person wearing masks, why is the person raising his shirt? You understand? If it's an hired assassin nobody raise shirt, unless if that person is this person. Unless the person is Mohbad himself. Do you understand? It is Mohbad. And why was Mohbad raising his shirt? Why? Because he's acting, from what I can see, Mohbad is acting as somebody that we don't offend the oga. When mother and the father come back, this is where the mother and the father comes into the picture. Now, I decided to put big watermark on these videos so that no blog will steal them. You understand? Because they were following the crowd without actually checking. Now, the reason why I went further to do more investigation on this particular video, if you notice, I didn't talk about the video scenes because I felt something was not right. And the only reason why I felt I should not address the video was because that person was raising his shirt. Do you understand? Why was the person raising? If now a person where they threaten person, he don't go raising shirts. Now, secondly, was Mohbad mother kneeling down to Ramali? Check this video.
Not going to tired of that preaching. Stop. Emotion bagging. So
She was actually sitting on the ground and fanning herself. She was chilling. You understand? Now, based on this video, Mohbad was acting like somebody where don't mess up, where a family member come beg. Now, to complete it, look at the end of this video.
How far?
You can even leave that.
His brother, there is other brother. Okay.
So they were actually not under duress. Now, what am I trying to say? First things first, the blogs. I don't know who cut this video to push a narrative. You understand? This is why I said, look outside what you see. Somebody is definitely somewhere trying to hide the real truth under the major narrative that is being put out there. I am not saying Naira Marley is innocent. I'm not saying Sam Larry is innocent. But with this video, it is obvious that somebody is feeding the blogs with different information in order to hide the main truth. Do you understand? Oh, and I decided to put big watermark on those videos, my name, so that you people, these blogs will not go and steal it. You understand? People don't do investigation now. You people just put it on the blogs. Do you understand? Now, sure, I don't see. When I don't see, say sometimes I say look beyond to find the people that are doing this thing. Look beyond everybody. This side they cool. You understand? And the reason why I continue investigating this thing was because the moment I said look outside the major narrative, Naira Marley and Sam Larry, immediately they said I was being paid. They went to go and carry news. That was why I did not relent. That was why I kept on investigating and investigating. Now there's a result. Who is hiding it? Bring those 3 boys. Where are those 3 boys? Where are those 3 boys that announced that boy? Those people have our questions. You understand? Those 3 people know what happened to that boy. They should bring them now. I heard they have investigated them. Blah, blah, blah. Story. What are they hiding? Don't play. You all will learn. You will learn. They play with person who is smart. I know they come social media. They play with smart person. Don't play. All this talk about DNA is a distraction from the investigation. You understand? Let's focus on the investigation. But then again, you people are putting account number online for people to send money. Is that also not a distraction? You people say if I talk, you will sue me. Is that also not a distraction? Let me guess. Is the distraction of the DNA actually the distraction or the distraction from the truth? But that's not the point of this video. Here's the point of this video. Watch this video. So you all know this popular video. This is the video where they announced that Mohbad don't buy. Now, if you look at this video, you see the guy, his face is swollen. Like person where they punch. That is to say, wherever they carry this boy from, they need to bring those 3 boys. May they tell us, was there a fight that led to this boy going to the hospital? I even made this point. Now one of my followers and I sent to me say, this guy face swell up. Yes. Everybody mind on the open now. I like it. Was there a fight? And why did these boys immediately end that video when the boy head raised up? Like I said, I watched it. I am not mad. In head shake. And they don't enter gallop. If to say they enter a road bomb, in body for shake, join. But only in neck shake. Do you understand? So what happened where they took him from? Why did they take him to the hospital first? And then immediately they were announcing it. When they made it, the first video was so short, then they quickly make another one again. And that one again was so short. They carried him and put him on their leg. What is going on? Bring those 3 boys. They said the police don't investigate them. We won't know what in those boys tell police. Don't play. You will learn. We are getting close. Mohbad will get justice. Don't play. Don't play.
So Charlie, you see, that be the guy, that be the guy. You see, what did he talk? He really, like, he go start to make you think, he go start to make you think outside the box. He go check like certain things there. We know the pool wanna mind go that side, but what did he talk really day inside? What did he talk really day inside? We just they want justice for Mohbad, but bro, there are certain people we need to question them, especially the wife, because there is no way you lose your husband and within that moment, as he said in the video, you think of an emoji. And per my perception too, I think say even if you're in that kind of state, it's not going to be easy for you to even take your phone to even type if the person is so attached to you, even to we that our peers or our friends are into search, like when you lose a friend, it no be easy. But talking of a husband, somebody you claim say you get picky plus. Now you dey text, you dey post on the regular, on the Instagram, on the app like that. You dey about. So this be in submission. If you drop your own in the comment section, I go read and reply. My name is Mr. Showbiz. If today is your first time watching for my channel, kindly do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. I go drop you more entertainment updates and trends here, and I'm out.